Good evening, everybody. I just got off of work, as you can see by my tan shirt, and I have 6 soap samples that came in from Shannon Soaps, and I figured there's a business card. That's right side. Oh, that was upside down. And I'm going to do this real quick. Just going to run down the 6 I have. Then I'm going to pause, do a quick bowl lather, and be back. I'm going to try to keep this under a few minutes. Wrote down some notes just for scent profile so you guys can see. First one I got at Barbershop. They all come in a container like this. Very, I don't want to say Irish Spring, but because that's wrong, but just very soapy. It's supposed to be basil, oak moss, and white patchouli. Maybe it's the white patchouli, basil, I don't know. I can't. It has a very clean, no really descriptive scent to me. Can't really figure that one out yet. Be interesting to see when it actually warms up. They're really soft, so I don't want to pull them out. This one is Lavender Lemongrass. I smelled this before, and you just get like, bam, the lemon smell right off the bat. I love it. Makes me want to have some tea right now and just squeeze the lemon in it. Kind of reminds me of that when you squeeze that. It's got a little bit of a candy scent, I would say, too. Next is Silk Pajamas. That's supposed to be tobacco, caramel, mandarin, honey, and rose. And maybe it's because I'm trying to sniff through this whole package. This one's really soft. You can see when I touch it how easy that spreads there. And it actually indents. But I'm having a hard time picking up anything in this. I can tell there's a smell, but I can't figure out what it is. It's not what I would consider traditional tobacco. As the main note, more caramel. Just my nose. Next is Woodland. It's vetiver, cedar, and patchouli. And this one, when I smelled it before I looked at the scent profile, right away I got a wood smell. And I know it sounds cheesy, it's a woodland, but you get that smell that like you're smelling, for this I'd say a cedar block. So if you definitely like the smell of a nice, fresh cut piece of wood, Woodland is it. This one is Woodland Frost. It's a seasonal scent. You would think it would smell exactly the same. It doesn't, because this one is cedar, frankincense, and menthol. And I get a strong menthol smell. Kind of reminds me of, and this sounds bad, but I think the smell of it can be really good, like a Ben Gay or a sports cream. Because of that menthol kick and the way it kind of blends with the other scents, I'm going to guess it's going to be the frankincense. I get a little bit of that cedar, but I'm assuming that other scent, I don't know what it is probably the frankincense. But all that blend together with the menthol, it just kind of reminds me of Ben Gay. And then the last one is Lady Luck. It's amber, sandalwood, bergamot, and patchouli. Kind of open this one up a little bit more. It's kind of stuck there. Something I've never smelt before. I really don't know how to describe it. Once again, this is amber. I've never had a soap that smelled like amber before. Sorry if I'm looking off camera. My camera's down there with the way I've got it set up, and I'm looking at the screen. Yeah, it's really different. Like I said, I've never really had amber before. Sandalwood, the only other sandalwood I've smelled was Art of Shaving. So that's really different there. It's very nice. Out of all of them, so far I'd have to say this is my favorite. And then it would be the Woodland and the Lemongrass. So I'd probably use the Woodland and Lady Luck more. Lemongrass, it's smack. That's a perfect wake you up in the morning. I'm going to go ahead and figure out which one of these I'm going to lather up, and I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. I picked the Silk Pajamas mainly because it was the scent that I couldn't really pick out anything on. And it just really was my least favorite of the 6. So I figured if I'm going to just do a bowl lather, I'd rather use one that I'm not overly thrilled with. That, I can't see myself using. You can see right there, good lather. Nice sheen to it. It's holding solid. I'm going to go ahead and feel it. I'm going to go ahead and pull it out of the knot. I'm in my living room, so hopefully this isn't too messy. You can see right there, it's got a good, I can see it in the light. Hopefully you can too. There's a nice glossy sheen to it. It lathered really, really easy. It's very hydrated. Good peaks. I might have overhydrated it just a little bit, but I can just feel what feels like it's going to be a good post-shave feel, or shave feel, nice slickness. So overall, I am looking forward to the performance. That's what got me onto this. A gentleman out of, I believe it's Puerto Rico, recommended and asked questions about this to some of us that have some videos out there, and so I took the challenge, wanted to try it out. I thought they had some really cool scents. I thought I had ordered the coffee flavored or scented one, but I didn't. You can just see that's good solid right there. It's got a good feel. I'm gonna quick clean my hands and see how it feels after I get most of it off. Kind of simulate a somewhat post. My hands feel very nice. My palm right there, there's nothing there. It still feels like it has a good slickness to it. So overall, I'm really impressed. Tomorrow I'll be shaving with one of these. Probably gonna be the either the Lady Luck or the Woodland. I'll let you guys know tomorrow. Stay tuned. Have a great night and God bless everyone.